What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ checking in once again, back with another video, aka the High Value Nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. It's been about 9-10 days since I uploaded a video. And honestly, man, I've just been grinding, and I really just needed a break from YouTube a little bit. I have been posting on my Travel and Heartbeats channel, but that it's been about a week since I've done that over there as well. Make sure y'all check that out too. That's where my girl and I, we go on vacations around the world and we take y'all with us. So make sure y'all go check out that channel. But ladies and gentlemen, I am here today. This is day 1 of 7. I plan to document this whole 7-day run series, and it is actually 7 days before it is time for another vacation. It has been such a long time. It's been almost 2 months, I think. Yeah, March. Yeah, because we went on in March, April, May. So like 2.5 months. That's unacceptable. I cannot go, Lord willing, I don't ever want to go that long without going on a vacation again. I need something every 30 days. Like, that's almost mandatory at this point, because it is hard working as many hours as I do and not really having that, okay, this is the 30-day clock. It's winding down. It's the 30-day clock. I know soon. I know it look like I'm in a salon right now. That's actually because I'm on break at work, and I'm in the salon part because it's quiet. Nobody's going to be walking in and out. So I wanted to go to a quiet place, but I need that 30-day clock, because like I said, if I was only working like 3 12s a week, cool. I will probably be okay with going on a vacation every 2 months, or every 3 months or something like that. But no, when you grinding like I'm grinding, bruh, you need some every 30 days. And we just had to get some things in order. The things are in order now. Grind time is here, and it is what it is. But a lot has happened since the last time that I talked to you all. One thing that has happened is your man has signed another contract. Yes, I will be a contracted agency nurse again, starting on July. So July I start my new assignment. It is what it is. It's a nice amount, and we just grinding it out. And I'm also really starting to prepare for school. I've actually purchased some books. I'm going to really start reading up on the body systems again, disease processes, brushing up on medications and everything like that. And I know that, nursing school is a little bit of ways away. It's about, June? So it's about 14 months away. But it is what it is. It's always good to get ready. And probably next month, I'm actually going to buy UWorld again and really just start going in on NCLEX. It's almost like a, almost like a 18-month head start, because, 20 months, because the program is 8 months itself, and I have a year, or 14 months. So, so a little bit more than 20 something. Yeah, it's almost 22 months, right? 14, 8, 14, yeah. So that's just what it is. But it's always good to prepare yourself. But I wanted to talk to y'all because as of late, there are certain groups in this area that they're trying to get rid of agency. They're trying to get rid of the agency nurses because they say that it is costing them too much. The agencies are overcharging them, and it's just not enough. They cannot continue to sustain this, right? So I'm feeling like, okay, is the new tactic, because this is how I'm looking at it. I'm like, is the new tactic trying to almost, I don't want to say scare, because scare is almost, I think that's doing too much by saying scare, but trying to really persuade people by going back on staff, because as you know, there are so many people on staff right now So many nurses, so many CNAs, and a lot of them are cleaning up. And a lot of the companies are saying, well, you know what? It's just too much. It's too much for us to go back on staff. I mean, it's too much for us to keep paying the agency. It's government regulated and all this kind of stuff. And a lot of us know that that is capped for the most part. These nursing home moguls, owners, a lot of them are rich than a mug. And this is not about pocket watching or counting somebody else's pockets, but it's about getting paid fairly, right? I don't think what some of these people are asking for as far as wages are concerned is too much, but is the new tactic trying to not scare, but persuade people, like to really influence people to go back on staff by saying, well, you know, there's not going to be enough agencies. We're getting agencies out of here. We're going to get them up out the building, y'all. You know, y'all might want to try to go back on staff. Like I'm telling you, like in these groups I'm in, like local groups that I'm in on Facebook, that's like the big talk of the town right now. How one big company in the area is trying to get rid of all the agency staff. And I just find it ironic because I signed a contract for that company's facility up north. So it's just like, okay, what's really going on? I mean, I'm sure the goal is to obviously have everybody on staff and try to weed out as much agency staff as possible. But the bottom line is you have no staff. And if you have, who's going to continue to work short all the time? Seriously, who is going to continue to work short all the time? It makes no sense, because I know for a fact if I was a staff nurse and I had to continuously work short, on top of that, not even getting paid what some of the agency staff is getting paid, what incentive do I have to even stay on staff if I have the ability to move the way I want to move? What is it? The insurance? You can go to get that from the marketplace. What is it? The benefits? You can get a 403B account. You can get a Roth IRA. There's all kind of things you can do, but a lot of people don't know this. And I'm not trying to persuade people to go off their staff jobs and come to the agency, because no, that's not what I'm here to do. But I'm just trying to really ask, what incentive is it to be a staff nurse? Why are you trying to persuade people so much? I mean, I get it. The agencies are probably charging you an arm and a leg and probably only giving the workers a quarter of that. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. Probably has a lot to do with it. But the point is, it is what it is. Supply and demand is supply and demand. If you don't have the manpower, if you don't have the staffing, what are you going to do? Are people just going to continue to get crappy care? Is that what it is? Or are you going to cough up that money and come up with some incentives to get people to stay? And I'm going to be honest with you. If you're paying an agency $100, if you're paying them $100 an hour, and if they're paying their agency nurses $35 an hour, and I don't know the logistics, I don't know how it goes, I haven't really researched it, but I'm just thinking out loud on this one. Rock with me for a second. If you paying the agency $100 an hour for a staff nurse, and that staff nurse is getting paid $35 an hour from the agency, wouldn't it make more sense? And I'm not trying to cut nobody's hustle, but wouldn't it make more sense if it was established in your own facility that, okay, how about we do our own contracts, give them 8 weeks, and we pay the nurses $45 an hour, or however much you're gonna pay them. To me, it looks like you're saving money on that end, and you have more people with more incentive to even come to the job. Because, like it or not, this is the new wave. This is the new wave of nursing. It is not going back to what it used to be. The pandemic has exposed the business of nurses. Nurses was making 10 grand a week. You had seniors out here making $30, $40 an hour. Who is going to go back to making $15 as a senior? Who's going to go back to that? Logically, with common sense, nobody's going to go back to that. That's crazy to do so. I know I wouldn't. So what's the next best thing? I think you should start having your own contracts and giving people an incentive to stay. One thing you could do is stop paying every other week. And I know every job don't pay every other week, but at least from where I'm from, a lot of these jobs pay every other week. And with agency, you get paid once a week. With some agencies, you get paid like every 3 days. And with some, you get paid as soon as you get off, like the next day. So the fact that they don't understand it, and they know. I really believe that a lot of them are just trying to hold out as long as possible. But to me, at the end of the day, that's just going to run bad on you, because nobody's going to want to work for you. And that is going to provide awful care. People are not going to be incentivized to put their residents and put their loved ones in your facility, and it looks bad on you. So that's really what I'm not understanding. What is the big holdup about just giving more incentives in nursing? Like giving more incentives to the staff to make them want to stay. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I would not mind even being on somebody's staff, and I guess it wouldn't even be considered a agency if they had contracts, if they had monthly contracts, if they had bi-monthly contracts. I think that is the way. That is the way to go. We negotiate. It's about negotiation. That is what, to me, that is what nursing is leading up to. That is what the business of nursing is leading up to. Let's negotiate. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't like that because they like to control things on their own terms. But I feel like it would be better business for both parties if these facilities and your nursing talent, your nursing staff came together and said, hey, let's make a deal. You want these many days out of me? This is what I need from you. I need this many days off a month. I'm assigned for however many weeks that you need me to sign for. You know what I'm saying? I won't work nowhere else. And this is what it is. I am here for these 8 weeks or 13 weeks or however many weeks y'all decide to work out. So that's just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. Are they really trying to spook people into going back on staff? I don't know. I don't know what it's like in other parts of the country. Maybe totally different. But if you are in a different part of the country and you are going through a similar situation, please leave it in the comments, because I would really like to know what is the deal in other places. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all I have for you today. We are on a 7-day grind. The shift's been cool for the night. I'm at a janky place, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood, but everything is cool so far. I want to keep it that way. But it's been a minute since I talked to y'all, and I said I had to holler at the family. I plan to put up a vlog every day, at least until we leave, and then hopefully I'll have some time to where I can record some videos that'll be uploaded while I'm gone, because the internet be janky on these ships. So it is what it is. But my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse. Hopefully you all have enjoyed what I've given to you today. Please hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and that notification bell so you don't miss none of the content. We're almost at 1,500, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 1,500, on the road to 2,000. Let's keep running these numbers up like you have. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you for joining the family. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't do nothing else, get paid. Young nurse, get paid. Peace.